welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to A Pearl's World. So today's video is a recap on my crazy friendships and getting played by the homies and homegirls of 2019. All 2019. When I tell you, it has been a mess this year as far as friendships, relationships, people I called friends. It's been a whirlwind, okay? Now, for those that know me, people know that I am a loving, outgoing, strong-willed, sweet person, okay? And don't mind me, I'm like bundled up because it's cold, okay? But honey, when I tell you this year has been a year, we could just skip 2019 and go right into 2020, honey. But 9 times out of 10, you're gonna see me with very few people. Why is that? Because I don't know what friends are, apparently. And I don't mean that in like the rude way. It's just I feel like I've been like a friend to a lot of people, and I've been down for a lot of people, and people have showed their real colors later on throughout the friendship, the relationship, so on and so forth. And I am sick and tired of considering people as friends and they turn out to be not necessarily enemies, but turn out to be something else or someone else. Okay, so and I'm always open to making new friends, which is crazy because it's like I like being around people. Like I enjoy being around people. I enjoy having fun. But it seems like the people that I do try to make friends with don't fit my circle, or they fit for a little bit and then they turn out to be, again, something else, someone else. So I recently made a friend with a guy, and I'm not gonna give the whole shebang because I'm not trying to blast him, but I recently made friends with a guy. Okay, super cool. We met on Facebook. I think he inboxed me because we were talking about like dating and all this other stuff. Because we started talking about Facebook dating, and I was like, this is interesting. I don't know how this is going to work. And he suggested it. So he FaceTimed me or video chatted me through Facebook. It was like, yeah, you should try it out, blah, 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 blah. So we just hit it off from there. And it was cool. Like, it was very, like, comfortable. It was very cordial. And he seemed like a really sweet guy, which I was like, okay, cool. He's like, he was interested in another girl that I was friends with. And I was like, oh, let me see what she's, if she's single or not. Turned out she had a dude. Okay. I told him, I was like, oh, she has a boyfriend. He was like, oh, okay, well, cool, whatever. So then a little later, he's like, hey, how would you like to go out on a date? Like, let me take you out. And I was just like, okay, sure, maybe someday. And I guess there wasn't like nothing major behind it on my end. So I was kind of like, okay, we'll see. Mind you, I had a lot of people like trying to take me out, wanting to go out, take me out to lunch, dinner, whatever. So at that time, I was a little overwhelmed, just because I was newly single. Okay, so I'm like, sure, why not? So we exchanged numbers, and we continued to chit chat, and the friendship like grew close, like because it was just real fun and comfortable, and we could talk about anything, and we're laughing, making fun of ourselves, this and that. Okay, so the first time we met, he was like, let me take you to go get your nails done, because he seen that I needed to fill. And I was like, okay, look, I need okay. He seen that I needed to fill, and I was like, sure. Mind you, I've never had a guy like really be like, let me take you to go get your nails done. Maybe like my ex is like, oh, here's money to go get your nails done. But I never had a guy physically take me to the nail shop and sit there and like talk about my nails or this and that. And he got a pedicure, so that was fun. I was like, oh, okay, cool. I've never had a guy do that. So that was already different from Tom. So I like that. So he gets my nails done, and we were gonna go to the Versace museum. I think it was Versace, or was it Chanel? I don't remember. But it was closed. Okay, so we ended up like going out to some sandwich shop, and we sat and had lunch, which is cool. And then we went to the Fox and Mall. So we're walking the mall, we're just like chit-chatting, laughing, and like the vibe was really cool. Like I didn't feel uncomfortable at all. We're laughing and we're joking. Like it was just naturally fun. And I was like, this is like a cool friendship. Like I like this. And it was just like real natural. So we had fun that day. I went back, dropped him off, went back, and we still continued this friendship. So then like we literally like started talking every single day, all day. And I don't know about most people, but like I like consistency like that. Like I like when people are consistent, like things never get boring. There's always something to talk about. Like I could do that all day, no matter who it's with. So, okay. So we're like laughing and we're joking how we're both single, this and that. And he like kept like making little jokes and remarks and making fun. Oh, like, you know, about being single. It's like, you need a guy like me, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm, you know, taking my time with things. I'm just doing me, this, and that. And again, throughout the whole entire thing, like picking and making fun, like what guys do, I just was kind of like, you know, kind of like brushing it off. Well, I guess at one point he was like, I mean, I could be good for you. Like, you need to open up your eyes, this, and that. I'm like, bro, I don't know about all that. Like, we're still getting to know each other. I don't know you that well, but I mean, I'm comfortable with having these conversations with you every day. Okay. So fast forward. So we start hanging out more. Okay. I'm trying to pull pieces because if I give the whole entire story, you don't want to know. So, okay, so fast forward, long story short. When guys, one, don't get what they want or don't get things how they want it, a real ass, excuse my French, a real jerk will change the whole entire thing. So, long story short, he got mad because he couldn't get something the way he wanted it or couldn't get something that he wanted, and turned into this completely different person. And the conversation and argument wasn't even that deep because I was like, we're barely like here. And we're not even that deep into this. And there's still a long way to go. Like, you're tripping like way, way early into this whole entire thing. So we dust that off. Next day, we're like talking about like, oh, what do you want for Christmas? Exchanging gifts, like ideas. My birthday is coming up, and he's like, oh, I don't want anything about shoes. And I was like, okay, typical guys. If it's not a video game, shoes and clothes. Okay. Okay. He likes the phone posits, which to me, they're ugly as hell. Okay. I'm like, all right. I look at the price of the phone posits and I'm just like, you're running like pretty much 300 on these shoes. Okay, so let me look and see if there's anything else that you like. And let's see if you have any of these other shoes. So I sent him pictures of other shoes. They're like 12s, they're 11s, they're 13s. I was sending him a bunch of different shoes, okay? And literally, I sent him pictures. I was like, hey, do you have any of these? Do you like any of these? this man, I'm not going to be disrespectful, but in the midst of that conversation, I send him the pictures, and he sends this long thread of laughing emojis. And I was like, what's funny? He was like, yeah, you need some lessons. I need some lessons. Okay, hold on. Mind you, again, he said he didn't want anything but shoes. Okay, he wants phone pauses. Those are about $275 and up. And wears like a size 10 or whatever. I'm like, oh, okay. Cool, whatever. But I wanted to see what else he liked. Tells me I need lessons from the type of shoes that I sent him. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, never mind. So I sent him these other phone pauses. He was like, those are little pauses. And I was like, I don't know the difference. Like, I was like, oh, I thought they were all the same shit. And he was like, no. And was laughing. I think it's cute because you don't know. I was like, well, okay, scratch that. How about I just give you some money, a gift card or whatever, because this is not gonna work. And he just kept laughing at me, and I was just like, bro, okay, yeah, no. And to me, I'm like, if you're going to buy me something and it's not necessarily my style, I'm gonna tell you, like, no, like, I don't necessarily care for it, or those aren't really my style. Let me show you what I like. I'm not gonna laugh in your face. Okay, well, he laughed in my face and I felt stupid. And to me, I'm gonna be like, it's the thought that counts. You know, I really appreciate you putting forth the effort. And I think it's cute that you put an effort in. And I'm not gonna be like rude and laugh at you. And he's like, oh, if it was me, you would be laughing. I was like, no, I wouldn't. I would be like, aw, how sweet. Well, apparently not everybody's like that. It's not the thought that counts. Well, this man, honey, I was like, I think it's kind of messed up that you're laughing at me, but it is what it is. I thought it was the thought that counts. And so we got into it. Okay. Apparently, I pissed him off because I was like upset about it. Okay, so we get off the phone. He ignores me. Calls me back later on. It's like, we should just be friends, this, and that. And I was just like, okay, cool, whatever. So we stopped talking. So we fell off the following day. We were like friends on all social medias. Like, it was weird because we went from talking every single day and hanging out and to going strictly to quote unquote not talking but friends. I felt some type of way because I was like, bro, like, I think it's stupid that you first fell out about something that you couldn't get or the way you wanted things, and it didn't happen that way. And then we fall out because I thought you were being really inconsiderate about this whole shoe thing. Well, this guy started bashing me on Facebook. And it was like little smart remarks. And I had a couple of things to say on Facebook myself, but he took it out of line and took it out of context when he calls me a victim. I said, oh, a victim. Oh, so I'm playing a victim role. Long story short, he turned out to be a complete jerk and somebody completely different. He went from this super, super sweet guy, caring guy, nice guy to being the complete opposite. And it's crazy because, like, we were on Facebook, like, tagging each other back and forth, laughing and joking, talking every single day, this, and that, to going to complete strangers and blocking each other. So, when I tell you I have bad luck with friends, I have bad luck with men, it couldn't get no worse this year. Now, homegirls. I don't have a lot of homegirls. I have my best friend. I have, like, probably a hand and less than half on my other fingers. On my other hand, okay, I don't have a lot of friends. I don't have a lot of homegirls. And I am one of those type of friends that when I'm friends with you, I'm going to ride for you, okay? I have your back. You're considered like my sister, this, and that. Well, the friends that I did have from the past, or the friends that I did have that have been friends for the longest, have fallen off. And I just think it's just crazy because it's like, it's the principle. It is the freaking principle of the friendship. And a lot of the time, I feel like I've been down for people that have stabbed me in the back or have literally, you know, befriended me or traded me in for somebody else, or even just like stop talking to me for reasons I don't even know of. And I don't feel like that's a friend. I feel like friends should be able to work through things no matter the problems, no matter the issues. Those are real friendships. And my best friend, like, we've had times where we've gotten on each other's nerves. We've never gotten into a real like argument, and there's still time to go. But I think her and I understand that, dude, like, there's not a lot of real people out there. There's not a lot of real friends out there. So we come to middle ground and realize, like, look, we got to work through this because we're all of that we have. Okay? So the friends that I've had in the past that I'm no longer friends with or associate with this year is just one of those things where I feel that maybe in the future there'll probably be something, and then there's people that I don't even really care to have that relationship or friendship back with. And it's just simply because of how either we've fallen out or the things that have been said or the things that have been done. And it's not to say that I hold grudges, but I don't need wishy-washy people in my corner. Like, I need solid people. I need genuine people. I need sincere people. And I'm tired of being the friend that everybody wants to do dirty, or everybody wants to talk down to, or talk about behind their backs, or even just be the last pick. Like, if I've been friends with you and you still choose to put me last when people have stabbed you in the back or people have done you dirty, and I'm still that friend that, oh yeah, she's still here. She'll always be here. Maybe I'll hit her up last. I don't like that. Because again, my heart goes into my friendships. My emotions go into my friendships. And I like the same energy reciprocated. Same thing with relationships. But people have bashed me on social media, have quote unquote called me out on social media, have thrown dirt on my name. There's people that have befriended me, then became friends again, and then dropped me again as a friend for whatever reasons. And like, again, I am tired of that crap. It is not going into 2020. So it's like people have fallen off and my friends list has gotten shorter and shorter and shorter and shorter where I'm like this. And that's okay. It just made room for new friendships. So going into 2020, I do want to gain more friendships, and hopefully this time around, the ones that I do gain friendships with are long term. I know that how they say people are in your life for a lifetime or a season. I just hope that the ones that do come around this upcoming year are genuine and are real, because I'm going to go off if I run into friends that I had this past year again in 2020. Not to say that they're all completely bad, but I'm just tired of mediocre friends, wishy-washy friends. And I've always been like the black sheep, and it's just beyond me. It's like, I'm a ride or die ass friend. And you guys don't see that until after the fact. Until people do you dirty, until people stab you in the back, until people start talking about you, and it's people that you thought were your best friends, or people that you thought was your ride or die and was in your corners. And then there's me. They're like, oh, she was like, she did stay down. She was a real friend. She did care. And I'm like, yeah, look, yeah, exactly. But you did me dirty. You traded me in. You talked down on me. You blasted me. And now look, not to say that karma's, but you wake up and smell the roses later on and realize, oh yeah, she was in my corner. But the damage has already been done. Rekindled friendships. If some get rekindled, they get rekindled. If some don't, oh well. I'm not chasing after any friends. I'm not chasing after any failed relationships, failed friendships. That's not what we're doing. And we're closing in 2019, so 2020, I'm praying for a better year, definitely. And then I'm making sure I don't want anybody around me but bosses, okay? I don't want anybody around me that's not on the same mindset, the same level, the same grind, hustle, motivation. If we're not on the same page and have the same goals, we can't do this. Like, I need people that are up here with me, okay? So let's hope 2020 is a better year. That being said, that is my little tea for today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on my channel. Leave reviews, leave commentary, and stay tuned for another video. Bye, guys.